You want me to click the button for you on your end as well?
I already did it.
Oh, did you?
It's doing things.
Oh, look at that. Took it a minute, didn't it?
It does. It usually takes a couple seconds, but we're good to go.
It almost took too long. Like you ever, you did, I mean, like you've been in position like you press a button, right? Oh,
all right. Double echo.
Do you want another one?
No, I'm good now.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm totally good.
Okay. I mean,
Are you good?
Well, I was going to talk about the time where stuff's not good, but it was on accident. but I don't remember the story because I was going to make the whole thing up as I went. So I lost my train of thought. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Farm Sim Show for the first time in 3 weeks. Farming Simulator 22 has been out for less time than since we streamed last.
That doesn't make sense, but all right.
But it is a true statement, and there's a lot of things that don't make sense that are true. Like, how long can a spider hold his breath underwater? I don't know. Do they breathe? I don't know nothing about spiders. And evidently, I don't know nothing about GPS either, because evidently you got to buy it for your tractor.
I just got the exact perfect timing. Retro Arcade comes in and says, hey, Klutch, good to see it's time to herd cats again.
You ain't wrong. Noah 12 with that 6 months of membership. FFD. I don't know what that means, but there you go. Welcome. Appreciate you, Andy. Thank you. Farm Sim Show collects echoes. We do. We collect them and then we just spew them out during the show. We have a big show for you guys today. Man, it's
lots of stuff's going on.
It's like something started happening and then all of a sudden it was happening.
How do you feel about the stuff that's happening?
I mean, it's really hurting me in my content. It hurts a lot. I thought they were going to release that stuff on PC anyway. Turns out, no, not even a little bit. William Taylor over here, he says, what? Or he says, what? A new Farm Sim Show. Woohoo! Thank you both for the content. Can we get some ahem noise? This great community.
What's a hem noise?
Look at
I'm confused.
I feel like he misspelled cowbell, but there's just not enough letters to misspell cowbell. Love you, William. I appreciate you, man.
Is there a script today, DJ?
Man, I wrote like 3 or 4 pages full of scripts today because I had an hour and a half before this and I was bored out of my mind. So we got a script today, and we should go right in to the intro because we need to talk about why there is no mods being released on consoles until the next update for Farm Sim 22.
I guess that's time. Let's go.
Farm Sim Show, baby. The Sim Show. Still as awful as the other.
No, it's getting better, I think. It's like a fine wine.
I'm not gonna say that out loud. It's bad. It's funny. It's funny because he recorded me and I was giving it all I got. And I didn't know he was recording.
You get used to it. You get used to it.
He says, "Stop capitalizing on bugs, DJ."
Oh,
it's not my fault.
Is it a bug or is it a feature?
It's not their fault either, to be fair. We're just trying to explain it the best we can. Unfortunately, there is a disclaimer before we get started.
Uh-oh. Do I know what the disclaimer is?
No, because I forgot to write it down. We don't actually know what's wrong with the game.
True.
And because we don't know what's wrong, we don't know what they're going to do to fix it. And a third thing. Things are better in threes. It is what it is. So let's just go over first what's kind of been going on to kind of get you guys caught up. Like I tell my mom, don't worry, everything is going to be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
We just don't know what's wrong.
It'll be fine.
Yes. Let speculation begin. No, that's not why we're here today. So crossplay mods have stopped for now for Farm Sim 22. That means if you are on PC, you're not getting crossplay mods anymore, which are basically all I use. Boo. He says it's a faulty thing in some code, in which causes some crashes, but we're already on the fix. I'm gonna write that down real quick. If you guys don't know, Letty works at Giants. What did he say? It's a faulty thing in some code which causes.
You were actually typing this out. Okay.
Some crashes, but you're
So
already
crossplay mods now. So PC mods will still be coming out though, correct?
Yes, PC mods are continuing, and as far as I know, you could still download like mods on consoles. I did that this morning, worked just fine. Couple of friends I was talking to today were downloading stuff just fine. So hopefully everything is gonna be good. But anyway, there's a problem on Xbox and PlayStation, I believe, as well, with Mod Hub, which has caused Giants to remove the ability to download any newer mods on these platforms until the next patch. Basically removing the ability. They're just not sending those mods out. This includes any mod that is cross-platform on PC as well. So no all-platform mods are being released there either.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the official statement they released this morning, though I think the statement we got right there was like 10 times better. Don't tell anybody else I said that. They said, thank you for the players that reported issues with mods on consoles. We have identified the issue and we'll fix it with a patch later this month. I think Giants are only in the office for another week, so hopefully that gives us a good timeline. Unfortunately, we have to stop publishing mods on consoles until this point to protect the players and you, not to punish you for any means. I said, no worries. We'll continue to get the mods ready, and once the patch is deployed, we will all the mods will be ready for you. We understand this is frustrating. Rest assured, we will have the patch ready ASAP. So it's good. And it sounds like I'm going to have a really, really hard day the day they release this patch.
Yeah. Well, Criminator even said this morning in that live stream on Twitch, he was talking a bit about this as well. He always doesn't know the full details either, he says, because he's not really in the development team on that. He's in the community. It's going to be released. It'll be done before the end of the year. So they're saying before Christmas is what they're going for. He doesn't have an exact date yet. They're already working on it. It sounds like it's well on its way, but it's just going to take a week or two. So,
next update. Yep. So basically, mods are only going to be PC and that type of thing for whenever. So hopefully everything will be fine. They're not releasing these to protect the players and protect your game and stuff like that, so you don't have to redo a bunch of stuff. So that's why they've done that. Again, it's going to be a big mod dump that day. It's going to stink. Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got 87 mods to talk about for all platforms and 2 for Farm Sim 19.
You got a 3-hour video to make on new mods.
Yeah. So there's kind of, he says, just keep cool. Don't panic. Too late. And don't forget to love each other. We're on it. See, there you go. Giants is in the chat right now. Also, why are you not blue in here? You're important. Head moderator. There you go. Times people out. Anyway, so thank you to Giants for jumping in here. Any questions on that? Klutch, you got any questions or
ideas? So PC players are still going to be getting mods be coming out, but no console mods should be released by the sounds of things.
Right.
No crossplay, but it sounds like that's going to just be the console mods.
Yep.
That being said, if it's a PC mod that's crossplay, does that mean that's going to get held up?
That is held up as well. If you saw the mods that released today, all of them are PC and Mac only. So, but the great thing is, there's still basically nothing has changed on Giants' ends. They're still working on these mods. If they pass, they kind of go on a little shelf, and they're waiting for us. Andy with a $50 super check. Andy, you're crazy. Says got to run 65. Do 66 ribeyes for the Amish neighbors. They will not cook themselves. Andy, we love you, man. That's $50. Can we get a hashtag for Andy? Goodness gracious. You are crazy.
Cheers, Andy.
G Bonito 1 says, are we getting any bonuses for this delay? Well, I think we should talk about our next topic. I think that's a good segue.
That does work out all right.
Yeah, it does work out pretty well. We have gotten Fact Sheet Friday 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm not excited about it. I'm pumped. I'm pumped about more
There was
fact
lots
sheets.
of cool stuff that's been sent out on those fact sheets.
But isn't the game already out?
I know. I was kind of from like usually they save that for whenever like a new game or DLC.
Right. But this is neither.
These are mods.
Yeah, they're just mods. Or are they? I don't know.
Well, they just show them off and it's like here's some stuff we're showing off, guys, and then nothing else. Yep. Crickets.
So
what the heck is that?
So here's what I imagine. Either because they're not teasing a new DLC, they would have said that. They have always been very upfront about that kind of stuff. And normally I would be under some sort of NDA if there was a DLC. And I'm not under an NDA. I just don't know. Precision farming DLC. There's no reason that they would be working on different vehicles and equipment for that. That's going to be coming out sometime in the spring. So we know that for sure. I think this is just, they're like, hey, we're going to put some new stuff with the game. Maybe this is going to be with the update. Maybe these are going to be mods. Maybe these are going to be things that are going to be drip fed over the Christmas holidays. Maybe we'll get some extra stuff. Wouldn't that be cool? Because Giants are going to be out of the office, I think, for 2 or 3 weeks. So
I'm at a loss. I was surprised. Like a lot of the stuff they've been teasing are pretty like high end, pretty high requested pieces of equipment too.
Oh, that's brand like new brands to the game.
Yeah,
new things. So if you've been under a rock, we got 7 new fact sheets over the last 2 Fridays. We've gotten teased 3 vehicles and 7 tools total. Do you want to pull this up, or you want me to?
If you can, you probably have it closer. Let me just see here.
Show enough. I got you, fam.
You got it? You got it close?
Yeah.
Nice.
I could. Well, I mean, I linked everything for the first time. So there's that.
Where'd you link it?
In the show doc at the very bottom where it says links.
Oh, there's links. I didn't know there was links. Where am I? Crap, dude.
There's links everywhere. Hang on, let's see.
I didn't go down to page 2 yet.
Share my screen. Here we go. All right, so let's add this here. I'm going to share it over.
Send on my way too.
Hopefully, also next week we're going to have this down. We'll only have to stream once.
King Games asking, you missed the start. There is an update coming out before New Year's, so you should be seeing an update for Farm Sim coming out soon.
Yep. They said later in the month, so whenever that is. So yeah, check this out. I don't know how to say that at all. But it's a hydro. It's a
Vervet. I don't know.
Or is it Verve?
Verve? Okay, got it.
I don't know. I will say
pronouncers in Farm Sim.
It's a 5-wheeled trike.
Weird.
It's a 5x5. Check this out. It's a slurry tanker, so it's like, woo! Who cares? It's an awesome looking machine, and it's 5-wheel drive.
But are we going to get a different option with that to put like a fertilizer tank on the back, maybe as well? Like, is it going to be like the Gator?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But
I never know, because it gives you the slurry distributor on the back, but that's just a distributor, I guess. So
yeah,
I wasn't sure if that tank came off maybe as well.
You can kind of see at the front they've got a port there as well for slurry.
Oh yeah. Good call.
But I will say, what? This is awesome. This is so cool. Is a big manure spreader, tank.
Spreader.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, liquid manure. My bad. Anyway, that's cool. We get a new slurry distributor on the back as well from the brand Bombeck. That's awesome.
Yep.
Still not going to take corners. Yeah, I know. Huge Krona square baler.
Yeah, it's coming back.
That's my favorite brand for doing stuff.
No. Yeah, it does too. Okay, I was wondering if this one had the changeable dimensions. I wasn't sure if it did or not. I didn't double check, but it does. So that's awesome.
We really got to get you to start watching my videos again.
Who are you? You don't make videos. What are you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis?
Brutal.
Anyway, so this does everything. It's only a 10 mile per hour max speed, and it is huge. 13 tons. That's
it's massive. That's a lot of horsepower required too. Is that? I think that's more than the base stuff, right? I'm trying to think of the
245. This will definitely be the largest. Now, granted, I know Krona makes a bunch of big stuff in real life anyway. So this is going to be no different, but it's massive. I mean, that's the big JCB in front of it, which is not a small tractor, but you would not know that looking at this picture.
That thing's massive, man.
I'm so excited. It's huge. We got some new mowers. And these, the biggest mowers that we've gotten.
Are they the biggest now?
The biggest.
3.5 and 12.3.
12.3 meters.
Yep.
He's a big mower on the back. Darn things are 150 grand and require 250 horsepower just for the rear mowers. That's why you got a T8.
That's a few. I wonder if these will windrow stuff as well as they go by, or if it's going to be all separate. I'm assuming it should, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm just trying to look at that picture in the background, what they got going on there, but I don't know if it's giving you any kind of a windrow back there or not. Should we speculate? I say it's going to happen.
I don't think it will.
No, you think it's just going to be just straw dropping, there's grass droppings. That's it everywhere.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I mean, we've got the Kverneland and Vicon stuff in there. Which, by the way, Kverneland and Vicon DLC stuff dropped this week. That was cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. There's some really good stuff in there.
I've been using that the round baler like crazy. It
really same with the planter as well. We're starting to get some new seeders and planters, which is something I felt was personally kind of missing in 19 or 22. So hopefully we get some more of that. Some more.
Trucker Massey's actually got something right here. Good info. He says he can confirm if you played Crossplay before today, even with the mods, you can still play those servers still, in case anyone was wondering. So that's great.
Good call, Matsy. That's good to know. Because that does make sense. That if there's a problem, why are we still able to use the old mods?
Yeah. Eric Crazy Viking says in real life, you can choose a swath option when you buy.
Eric knows what's up.
Yeah. He is the man. Eric, your cup's dirty. Rocking a Giants cup this week. And we got a new animal trailer. I'm cool with that. Just more options. I'm fine with it.
Yep. Not bad at all. European, and it's not one I'm probably going to use that often, but still, give me more options. That's all good. I'm
fine with it. And it's cheap. And those are all the ones that came out today. Now, last week,
there's so many other ones that came out.
We're getting another Landini. And Pepe 978's announced he's going to be working on the Series 8. So we're going to have the Rex 4 or the 4 Rex, whatever it is.
Yep.
The Series 7. And when he gets his out, we're going to have the Series 8 as well. That's 2 more Landinis than we had.
I'm all right with it. I'm not a huge fan of the tractors myself, but hey, whatever. It's all good, right? They're interesting. They're different.
I'm still going to use
the transmission in the Landini. I'm not a fan of. Have you messed with that much?
No, but I remember playing with you when we were talking about that. We got the game earlier, and Klutch helped me out a lot the week before the game came out. And hope we could say that because it happened. And we were testing around a couple things, and he's like, "Have you guys tried this? It says it's got a manual or automatic transmission. Have you driven this thing? It's got a clutch and a shifter and everything. The dude's just going away because that's automatic." Anyway, and we're getting a Samaz snowblower. So I think this is the first snowblower that we're going to get in the game. Maybe not the first one we'll get. Who knows when it's going to come out? But I mean, that's cool, right?
I wonder if it'll work like the milling machine, if that'll do more than snow.
I'm sure someone will modify it.
I'm sure it'll be modified, but I know Matsy will be all over that. But just saying, the milling machine, did I not see the milling machine came out for PC at some point this week?
I think it has, yeah.
I thought someone updated it or put a just an update on it for PC, but anyways.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is this is going to be either a mod or a base game, something. It's coming from Giants. We know that for sure. And the good thing about that is we know that, if something is with Giants, if it's mod or anything like that, as long as it's not in DLC form, we can go in and see how things work and utilize it with other mods of the community. So anything that Giants releases that's new and not part of something that's already base game, i.e. Snowblower, this is only going to help mods going forward.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Which is, to go back to that point, actually, if you go back to the snowblower, that's awesome if that's made into like a milling machine type of mod. Because the milling machine in 19 and 17, for that matter, was kind of low res. It did a great job of what it did, but it just didn't look good. Yep. Where this thing is going to look 100% better And if someone could mod that to do the milling machine functions, I think that's kind of cool.
10 out of 10.
Yep.
Let's go to the only thing anyone wanted. Why is that blue? What have
The button. Come on, DJ, hit the button. What'd you break? There you go.
I don't know. Quad track.
Yeah, no one wants to hear about this. I don't think anybody really cares about the quad track, do they?
Yeah, I don't think like 50 or 60,000 people watched the video I did last week on this. It's just, it's useless.
That's useless. No one needs this thing.
No one needs it. It's a quad track, baby. It's coming back, confirmed. We don't know when, but it's gonna be here.
I'm still waiting for the Steiger, though, to be honest.
You just want to be the Steiger King again.
I gotta bring it back.
It's Steiger King season 2. You've been waiting on it.
I know, I haven't watched it yet. I gotta get on that.
I don't know. It's just them interviewing people. It was okay.
I'll still watch it. Come on.
Yeah, I've already watched it. I watched it the day it came out. And then we've got the AB attachments.
This is cool. I'm game with this. Is great.
Little water tank should make things nice and easy for you guys doing greenhouses. Super simple.
Or if you have the small animal, the animal pens that need the water still, then this will work for that as well.
Yep. And the good thing that I like about this is even though it's probably going to work exactly like everything else, you pull over it, press your little button, and it magically undumps. It looks like it works. You've got the little, not the generator, but the little pump on the front, little gas power pump, and you got all the little hoses and stuff going through it. It looks real. I like it. I
think it's cool. It looks great. It's a high detailed mod for sure. It's not just a flat deck trailer with a tank slapped on the top of it. I'm game.
Yeah. I love it. Giants, keep it up. That's everything, unfortunately. There's all the ones we got. Yo, I've been using the heck out of the Fendt Black Beauty.
Have you?
I've got so many hours on it. What's up, 82? How you doing, big dog?
Hey,
good to see you. Good to see you
guys.
What is next? The Farming Simulator Academy tutorials.
I'm not gonna lie, this hurts a little bit.
They're putting Farmer Cop out of a job.
I know it puts a lot of YouTubers out of a job. Unfortunately, I'm like, I want to do a video on that, and
there's a couple YouTubers out there that are doing videos on this, and they're basically just reading off of it. I've tried not to do that. To be fair, I do that on Farm Sim News, but that's different.
If you say so. But if you guys want to know anything about anything in Farming Simulator, this is going to be the resource to go to be perfectly honest.
Yep. Right now they've got your game basics, so you can literally see all the stuff they've got here, and then you've got Groundworking 101. I hope you don't want to know anything about weeding, spraying, seeding, and planting or stone picking because they don't know how to do that either. Those videos are coming soon. Giants are putting. I think this was maybe. It almost seems like it was a last minute thing, and they were like, "Yeah, that'd be a great idea," or maybe they had the idea for it, but they just didn't have the videos ready to go yet. But I like how they didn't drop it all in once because it keeps this relevant.
Yep.
I'm cool with it.
Keep people coming back to their page as well, which is kind of key for them, I'm sure.
Yep.
But like you said, if you're looking for information on the specifics types of stuff, this is a great resource to go out there and find it out because it gives you a ton of information on all this stuff.
Yep. Here's your olives. Grow duration, 7 months. I mean, it tells you when to do it. Planting, this is when you can plant it. This is when you can harvest it. Here's your expected yield. I mean, this is huge. And this is just freaking olives.
They go into some serious depth with this stuff, that's for sure.
Yeah. It is really, really good. You can almost get lost in it. But if there's if you need to know something and Farmer Cop hasn't addressed it yet, go to this. I love him. Go check him out. Please, please, please. I'm not doing as many like how-to videos anymore.
Makes two of us.
Check him out because he's killing it. And he does a really good job as well. So yeah, check out this. What's next? Oh yeah. Here we can turn this
Turn that off.
I don't remember how. Oh, that's how. Okay.
It's been a while, right?
Yeah. When Lethian, are you still in here? When are Giants going on vacation?
Is it really a vacation? Like,
it's Christmas.
I know, but they're taking a few days off. I think they're still going to be somewhat busy in the office, are they not? Is my understanding.
I don't know. So I've heard two things. I've heard that they're going to take 3 weeks off, and I heard they're taking 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
If they take 3 weeks off, that is going to put them out from next Saturday on December 18th all the way through Monday, January the 10th. So
I think a lot of it depends on this. It may even just depend on the new update when that releases, right? That might be the thing.
Yeah, driver calling me out over here.
Fair enough, driver. Yes, you send him out, driver. Good call, buddy.
There you go. So Giants will be on holiday, Christmas vacation, holiday vacation, whatever you want to call it. They'll be out of the office either until Monday, January 3rd after next week, or Monday, January the 10th. We don't really know exactly. I'm sure that they'll let us know as soon as I can get an exact date. I'll let you guys know. We'll do something with a video of it. But just be aware. Giants are going to be at the office for a little while. Maybe they'll drip feed some stuff for us. Cough, cough. All the stuff we just showed off. We'll figure it out.
Hopefully, with all these mods they're testing right now that aren't being released potentially because of an update that's coming out, that maybe that can kind of be drip fed throughout Christmas
I'm okay
as well.
with it.
Right?
I can make more videos. I'm cool with that. Just don't release 150 in one day. That's what they're gonna do.
You're gonna be stuck with 150 in one day for sure.
You know what I'm not looking forward to? Literally that.
I might have to make like a reaction video to you seeing all the new mods drop that day. That's what I'll do. That'll be fun.
Reaction videos are awful.
It'll be fun for me though, and that's all that matters.
They're so bad. You can do K-Bot reacting.
Oh, we could do that too.
Okay, now DJ DJ doesn't know what he's talking about. Look at him. He's so bad.
I can just hear it now in my head.
Yeah, we'll do that. We should do that for sure.
I don't want that. Please don't.
The cringe intensifies.
The cringe intensifies. That's right. We got some modders to talk about.
82 Studio.
Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? 82 Studio.
82 Studio guy. Never heard of him.
I have no idea. We talked about this a little bit in Farm Sim News today, but while we're here, so he's got quite a few mods with Giants right now. As far as the Winter Wolf, there was an issue with Jake Break that has been fixed and it is back with Giants waiting testing. The TLX 2020 is sitting waiting on its first round. 82, boo, who's this guy? And his multi-fruit buying station. I can't remember exactly what the dealio with that was. Here it is. So it's waiting to be tested right now, updated with a fixed pig food and added mineral feed. So that is awesome.
Can't wait to see the TLX in 22. I mean, if you've been in his streams at all, he's done a lot of stuff with it already, messing around and setting stuff up.
By the way, he's going to be streaming after the show. So
there you go. I'll check him out.
Yep. He streams in 90 minutes.
It's
right there. You could click on him. That was a good sound out of my mouth. Can't do it again. Custom modding is what. Well, I didn't have this, but this is kind of neat. They're working on a slurry tank as well. Everybody's just trying to throw poo everywhere, and they are in it. Here's what they got for us right now with a bunch of customization. It looks
that thing is
good.
crazy looking, actually.
Yeah, it is. I love it. It's my high school colors.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
I love the red and the gray and everything. It looks good, but that's not why we're here today. We're here because of this. They've got their 7R, the 8R, the 8RT, and their H480 front loader. And they've got something else as well. I can't remember what they were talking about. Oh, yeah, the Lankota
stock roller, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they showed pictures of it, though.
I didn't see that yet. I read it, but I'm like, what is that exactly going to look like?
I don't know what it is.
I haven't seen it.
Somebody says it's a liquid poo finger. All right.
Anyway, I always love the custom modding pictures. They always do such a good job with their stuff on their Facebook. It's so good.
Yeah. With it, they do
the what?
82. I have no idea. Duca's were with oh yeah. So Duca is the one of the modelers, or I guess the modeler for custom modding. Yeah, look good. Looks real good. Anyway, 2018 John Deere models. If you guys want them, well, they're going to be happening, and they're in game.
Yeah, that's definitely in game pictures.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably the stalk roller, isn't it? Oh,
that's he posted it right there. There you go. Found it.
Too bad I didn't post that picture in Farm Sim News, huh? Looking looking good. I tell you, custom mounting, they really do a good job, and they're like one of the 3 people working on a 250 series right now as well. It's just kind of a race for the finish
to get it out. Yeah,
who can get it first. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh yeah, and got a LSWs on the Versatile.
I'm still hoping we see more versatile tractors. Like, we've got to see more, right?
I hope so.
Only got the one so far. I love it, but I want to see more.
They say that's the JD speed tiller. Well, just ignore what I said then. Just
is it the speed tiller? Is that what that was? Okay.
I don't know. Oh, they say, and we have more. Oh yeah, that is a speed till, isn't it?
Is it? Okay.
I won't tell anybody if you won't.
Fair enough.
Yep. All right, let's move on. Does anybody want to do some BGA stuff? Caster is coming back with a modular BGA system.
I like the idea of having a modular system like that and be able to slap down what you want.
Yeah, we had this in Farm Sim 19, but it wasn't massive like this. We just had some smaller pieces, and you don't want 2 big pieces, but yeah, this. I mean, look at that. How many was that? 10, 11.
There's a lot of little pieces to this. Yeah,
5 digesters and 4 slurry or digestate houses. Maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on here.
Why have I not liked this yet? Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. There you go.
A lot of cool things there. We'll see. I'm curious to see still more. There's been a few of the I was going to call them global companies. The production chain stuff been coming out here and there on PC side.
They've been failing on console.
I think there's having some problems getting those through testing. Obviously, right? Like, there must be something. I wonder. Have you heard what the reasons are on why those haven't been getting through yet?
I haven't, but I have heard that 80% of the mods being submitted are absolute garbage. I don't think that was the wording used, but that's what they meant.
I told you guys, put them out at 90 and get your mods practice so you know what to do, but no one listened, I guess.
Except for the people doing 3-meter cultivators. You want to talk about Oxy real quick? I'm gonna talk about this in Farm Sim News either tomorrow or Sunday, but
there's a lot to go on. I mean, the map looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This is something else.
Yeah. He has released a new statement. Read it.
I don't think I read. Is that today?
Yeah, this was 3 hours.
I didn't see this one yet.
So he says he's made great progress since the last update, which was, I think, Monday or Tuesday. Says the map is now fully rebuilt from Sim 22. It's now adding gameplay elements to the map. The BGA is new, or now new, slightly edited lighting and color grading XML, new parallax, ground textures, new textures for tree trunks, leaves, etc. Custom grass i3D. We'll be adding different cut grass texture soon, which is pretty normal. He doesn't normally stick with Giants grass very long.
No.
He's adding FS22. He says Farm 22 adds loads of new productions to the game through placeables and new options regarding building your own farms, etc. He said he thought it would be a great idea to bring back the placeable area from FS17, where a huge plot of rough land can be bought so you can place or build whatever you want. Comston's going to have 2 rough land areas, with one being over 11 acres. Plenty of room to build your own farm, I would say, or set up any production chain. You can see this area in these pictures. So you can see, obviously, we got
the other pictures too. Just look, this looks like a really nice looking map, especially I mean, it's Oxy stuff, so you know it's going to be high quality, right?
Yeah, it doesn't really get much better than this as far as mapping goes. It's almost unfair to compare him with everybody else. Not that everybody else doesn't make great stuff. There's a lot of mappers out there and modders that make absolutely beautiful stuff, but Oxy's is just stunning.
Is that almost like a nod to Farm Sim 17? If you go back, like the one picture, he's got the for sale sign out in front of the field.
Yeah,
I wonder if that works.
I totally forgot about that. You'd actually have to walk up to the land and buy it, but you had to be careful because you couldn't sell it.
Yeah.
So it's he's got it here as well.
Speaking of which, before we move on to something else, have you tried flipping fields in 22?
Oh, it's so easy.
Have you had any problems with farmers taking back and using the fields afterwards?
I don't think I've played that far in depth yet.
I've had an issue with it, and I was reading some comments yesterday about people the same thing. If you field flip, it only works for one time, and then a lot of the fields farmers won't go and replant ever again. Unless you do contracts.
But contracts are broken. So
I'm just saying.
Huh.
I don't know if it's 100%. I haven't tested 100%. I know in one of my playthroughs that are not replanting and not doing stuff anymore. So if you're field flipping, you guys let us know. I'd be curious to see if anyone else is having the same issue. But I've seen some chatter on some forums about it that field flipping doesn't really work anymore in Farm Sim 22.
Huh.
There
That'll
you
be
go. They don't
interesting.
rework the fields after you sell them back. That's what I ran into as well.
Well.
Anyways, that's a side note. We're still talking about Oxy here because this is a fantastic looking map. Just got sidetracked. Let's see. I'm the one that's like supposed to be herding cats. Darn it.
No, see, you only heard cats when I don't do my job ahead of time. Today I did it, and we're booking them through it. And then one of my favorite modders since Farm Sim 17. So this
I love the profile picture here, by the way.
Oh yeah, and of course TF 2020. Some of you guys may know what that means. So this was formerly Holger Sandstock, I believe. Yes, and they do a lot of really cool coded stuff that works on all platforms, which is really neat. So here, for example, this is their field creator pack that they're getting ready to do, or they're working on it. They say that it does have to wait a little bit. They assume Giants has patched things on one or two of the devices. So currently, he says 3 of the machines seem to cause corn stalks, which I had the problem with a direct drill in my Let's Play the other day, which was fun. But if you start in the middle of the field and then hit the edges and never pick it up, and then you can hire work, it's totally fine. He said, meanwhile, of course, PC and Mac players, we got Wobsters things, so that's fine. But yeah, so Cultivator Create Fields will be a mod for console players, which is very, very, very exciting because I know that really helps a lot. You don't have to use plows, and the plows are so small in Farm Sim.
You had those 3-meter plows you're such a big fan of. I thought, what?
Nah. Yo, if you see, Black Sheep Modding is making a 9-meter version of the 6M.
Yeah. There was one we had for PC, the Kloss one, that was ridiculous. Like it looked like it was so long you could fly literally if you like flapped its wings on the way down. It was so big.
I don't remember that, but that sounds awesome.
It was a special mod. It looked like a lot like the 6M, but it was way bigger.
Gotcha. Also, so TF 2020, they're also on one of our top 5 lists today. They did the seating options that came out, I think it was yesterday or the day before, where you can. Chuck and Matsy, why are you releasing a video during the Farm Sim show?
Okay, back on schedule. What are you talking about here again? Top 5 seaters.
Did I say that the way you wanted, Trucker? So they accidentally forgot to put a few things in. So here, for example, you can see this. They somehow forgot something about single grain sewing machines. Well, who can guess what it is from the following screenshot? Well, for me, that would be, wait, hang on. Is it a crop? Corn, sunflowers, soybeans. Oh, sugar beets right there. Cotton. What's missing?
Beans are what's missing? No, they don't need grass on that. I don't know. I'm at a loss.
Yeah. I will say the large Kenzie, which I think everyone wanted to see in this pack, wasn't in it.
Just keep moving along. It's all good.
Moving along. I think that's all the top stories for today.
That was the big ones for sure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like I said, it's all good to talk about these, but we're not getting mods for a couple of weeks, so
we are not.
That's still a thing. Yeah. We got some crossplay mods released. What are your favorite mods? I see I got some listed. All the puppers is going for a walk.
Yeah. So let's see. Give me a second. I can pull these up.
I mean, I think
we could probably.
I was actually kind of surprised at how quickly some of the mods came out for 22 already. I think we're pretty happy with how fast it was, right? A
little bit shocking, ain't it?
Yeah, it worked out pretty well.
John Pert, Metagroove was in Farm Sim News today. Basically, the thing of it was stuff's happening.
Things are happening. That's all we know right now.
That's Metagroove. I'm going to let Nathan get a little further along with Metagroove before I start talking about it again. Also, Simulation for the Nations in here. What I did?
I didn't know that either, DJ Moose. Production chains supposedly don't work either after you sell them off. Haven't tried.
So like after you sell them off and then you got to buy them again?
I don't know exactly. I have to talk to him about that. We'll figure it out more later on, maybe tonight.
There's a learning curve. I think having the production chains as part of the sell points was a bad idea.
Yeah, that seems a bit. It works for multiplayer though, in a way, right? It could work that way.
Yeah, because you just make your friends do all the work and then you make all the money.
There you go.
We had some overall. I will say we had great mods that came out the past couple weeks.
Yep.
For example, the government subsidy sign. Shocking that it came out the day the game released. That was
weird.
Tricky. We see you, Giants. But I think one of the guys works at Giants. So whatever. But the good thing is, government subsidy, we've got the normal government subsidy sign, and then we've got one that's just absolutely ridiculous. It's like $350,000 a day or so, or a month, something like that. It's just dumb. I love it. It's amazing. The multi-fruit buying station by 82 Studio is the highest rated mod with over 1,000 votes. So 4.8.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. That's pretty cool. That's really, really cool. Oh, it's 350,000 an hour. Of course it is.
Yeah, 350,000 an hour and 300. There's one. The other one's 350 a day or 350 an hour, I think. Right?
Yeah, that's so stupid. I love it. So multi-fruit buying station. If you're not using it, go get it. We'll be getting an update soon, and you're definitely going to want that if you want to get a little bit of help with your production chains later on, because that buying station, you can literally buy like furniture or clothes from it. But the question is, we have nothing to put them in yet.
It's just there. They're there.
So they're there. Oh, actually, we could get oh, I got an idea.
Oh boy.
Get your pallet of the stuff, right?
Yep.
Sell it, but try and take it back real quick right when it gets near the end, and then go hold it up under the buying thing and
maybe
see if it'll work.
I can't see that working.
I don't think it will, but what if it does?
Because I don't think the pallets are fillable that way.
I don't think they are either, but what if they are?
I haven't tried. I never even thought about it.
Does anybody know?
I don't know. There's a pretty good billboard out there as well, just so you know, DJ, in case you're looking for one. You can slap down on your farm.
Oh, I have it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good way to make some cash too. It's it's a pretty sweet amount of money you make. It's roughly somewhere between $6,800 and $7,000 a day.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's like a perfect amount.
Nice. Yeah. You know, I've had that for like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's cool. It's cool.
We just haven't talked about it at all. That's all.
Yeah. Anyway.
The front lifter as well, pretty quick.
Front lifter, yep, that was pretty cool. It seems like a pretty easy mod to convert overall. Mods are pretty easy to convert to from 1922 anyway. But yeah, that's an awesome mod. I love the front lifter. Pepe978 did a good job with it. Did not give us enough colors, so I made my own. But you've got everything you need. You got a trailer hitch, then you're good. You can hook that onto the bottom of combine harvesters and hook up 3-point implements on the back of combines. I'm sure at some point we'll figure out how to make that do some cool stuff.
Yep.
Harvest and bale at the same time. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Anyway,
I mean, I hear the forklift is pretty good too. It's kind of fun to use. Just saying.
Forklift, is it?
I don't know.
Would it be more fun if it was used today, or is it going to be more fun if it's used tomorrow?
It'd be more fun if someone decided to put more horsepower onto it as well. I think. Just saying. You should maybe think about that. Because I think they could maybe make something happen with that.
Okay. Are they doing that today, or are they doing that tomorrow?
I don't know. They can do it whenever you want.
You should definitely get subscribed to Klutch's channel.
I know we're talking about how mods are easy to conform from 19 to 22.
Yeah. You want to take
we need to talk about this.
All right. Real quick. Also, the Kramer, it's a front loader with 4-wheel drive. That's not articulating because articulating.
I didn't know it was I didn't know that was 4-wheel drive. Makes sense.
4-wheel steering. Sorry.
Okay.
I think it's 4-wheel drive anyway.
Should be. I can't see why it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Everything kind of is 4-wheel
We'll just take
drive.
Control 7 and 8. You're good.
There we go. You're done.
4-wheel drive. Just don't hit 9 or else the front and rear don't link anymore. Oof. Yeah. So let's talk about how easy things are to convert from 19 to 22. And how you really should put a little extra effort and work into it. And be wary of what you're downloading from third-party sites.
Are you talking to me? I feel like you're
Crash
like
counter
directing
plus
that
one.
right at me.
No, no, I did look at the camera though, didn't I?
I feel like that was right at me. No,
Yeah.
seriously, folks. Though I know, like, we've talked about this in stream a couple of times already, but if you decide that you want to be somebody who takes a mod from 19 to 22, first of all, if it's not your mod, make sure you're getting permission from the modder to do that. That's the first thing I'm going to say right there. Secondly, can you make sure that the mod actually works properly before submitting it and it looks like it should be done? The third-party sites have been absolutely flooded with mods from 19 to 22, and I'm going to say probably about 90% of them are probably garbage. Like, you guys, there's a couple of you creators out there that seriously, guys, stop it, stop. It's getting a little ridiculous. There we go. Just relax, chill out, and especially if it's mods that are from well-known modders that are probably going to be updated by those modders, walk away. Seriously, don't do it. It's not worth it. You're trying to get some notoriety. It's not cool. No one appreciates it.
We're talking to PC players right now as well. Console players, you guys are cool and you're beautiful.
Yes.
And we love you because you follow the rules. And I know it stinks sometimes, but right now is a great time.
I still have a problem with that though too. You say that.
Let's hey, Guitar Nerd's in here. It's a great time to be talking some smack.
There we go.
What up, dude?
He's got some good mods he's already released. He's already updated the I always want to call it the El Camino, but it's not a El Camino. Cheers, Glenn. Good to see you, buddy. But
really cool stuff.
The stuff, if you're rushing to get stuff out onto the mod hub as well, that's a whole other problem. Right? Am I not wrong? So you're seeing some mods make it to the mod hub that are
80% of the people that are submitting stuff are falling into that category. And
yes, but the bigger problem for us, I think, when we're looking at this, it's like, okay, so you get a mod, you put it together, and it's an update from 19 to 22, and you're just trying to get that first mod out there. Like you were saying, there's a bit of a race for a certain case harvester right now to get it out there.
Well, because
if you're the first one to get that model out onto the mod hub, no other people can submit a model that's the same as that one. Yeah. And if you get the first one out there, it doesn't have any options, and it's just a kind of a garbage just to get it out there mod. You kind of screw the whole community on that, because then no one else gets the good version potentially of somebody else. Just make sure you do your work. That's all I'm asking. That's it.
Yeah. Now, I will say for the one, so there's two modders at least I know of they're working on case 150s, and there's three modders. One of those is overlapping that are working on the 250. I will say I'm happy if any of those modders get theirs out.
Yeah, not saying anything about that.
I would love to see all of them. What I don't want to see is someone taking one of their mods or someone else's and just uploading it. They're like, "Oh, it works. I bet Giants will take this." And now it's a very, very well-known mod that that's maybe had some prolific activity in Farm Sim 19, and now no one else can do anything with it. But I will say this as well. There is one caveat, because we've now gotten 2 or 3 3-meter Amazon seeders that are all just a little bit different. 2 different modders released the same freaking one. Just one decided to throw something else into the mix.
Yep. It's funny how that kind of works, but so if you went with a certain, like a tractor, a specific, I don't know, a specific model of a case or whatever, a John Deere tractor, you wouldn't be as easily able to just slap like something onto that and be like, oh, well, no, this is, it's the same year and same model, but this is the European version or something like that. Like that typically wouldn't work, right?
Yeah.
So that's my concern. If you're going to put out the mod, make sure you have all the appropriate options available to it, and that everything is working properly, because you don't want to be the first one and then we got 3 years of dealing with your garbage mod. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Goggle Pop, unless it's a Fent 700 for some reason. Yeah, then we'll get like 30 of them.
It's bizarre, right? I don't understand the reasoning behind some of it, but I know that that's been some of the frustrations with modders over the years with the mod hub.
We just we want good mods for the company, or not the community. I apologize, not the company.
Yep.
We want good mods so that you guys can use the best stuff that you possibly can and make your gameplay the best that it possibly can.
I just like the modding community, the people that have come out of the woodwork all of a sudden making mods is kind of it's crazy. And I'm hoping that they all work on this really hard and they get really good at doing the modding stuff. But it just seems like right now we're seeing a lot of questionable mods for sure.
Yep. So and remember, just because you say like, oh, what was it? The other day something came out on Mod Hub. I can't remember what it was. And I talked about it. And one of the first comments was, we've had that on PC for 2 weeks now. I'm like, well, that's great. Well, first off, I know the version on PC is absolute garbage.
Yep.
And number two, Mod Hub is was supposed to be the highest of the high. These are the mods that have the best quality, that have the highest quality, that were submitted to Giants. Now there's mods that have super high quality that are not submitted as well.
Yep.
And those modders take things seriously. Just make sure if you're downloading something, if you're trying to do something, get permissions.
That's big. That's the first one right there.
Yep. And don't be afraid to ask either. I think that's one of the biggest things is people are like, well, I'm just going to not ask because they're just going to tell me no. Well, they may say yes. And they may support you.
That are like, you know what? I'm especially mappers right now. Yeah. I know more than a few that are like, you know what? I'm done with the old maps. If someone comes and approaches me and say, hey, they want to redo this map for 22, I'm probably going to tell them yes.
Yep.
So reach out to whoever the map makers were, but a lot of the modders for all the other equipment, it's still, you never know.
Yep. So just don't.
Maybe work on new projects.
Yeah, just get permissions. That's all. Just get permissions if you're doing something of somebody else's. And if you're taking a mod from 17 or 19 that was maybe a base game piece of equipment and trying to bring it to 22, hey, give the player something a little extra. Give them some new wheel options, or maybe a color option here or there, maybe a customization option that was not there. Something like that. Give the players a reason to want to use it instead of just trying to get it out there for yourself. So
okay, JT. Okay, buddy.
We talked about that. Roger, no more 3.1 meter cultivators. Hey, I'm cool with 2.9 and 3.1. As those 3 meters, they get in trouble unless you can change the colors. We've already had one of those. I think it was the first or second 3 meter cultivator mod.
And then you're okay with it.
Yeah, because it's an exception to the rule. At the end of the day, we want good things to happen, and we want you guys to be able to use the best mods. We want the community to benefit. Yep. Base game gray. Why does nobody use that? So stupid.
What's that? Base game gray? Oh.
Base game gray on the wheels. Should be color option number one.
Right. Yeah.
Shared _gray 1.
Mm-hmm.
I learned it.
You got it memorized.
Anyway, yeah. We want the best
PC mods quickly here. There's been some good ones. I mean, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. As much as I complain that some of the mods out there are not great, there's been some stuff that's been released to the mod hub that's actually been pretty cool.
Good PC only mods have been dropping hardcore this week. I've got my top 5, but there's so many more, like the power tools. Wait, that's my number 1, isn't it? Look at that.
Number 1 is power tools. Yeah,
power tools, baby, dude. I didn't even realize. And there's an update coming out for it as well. Did you see that?
Yep.
Weasel Modding's got his thing. Oh, it's so cool. You're gonna be able to drop any bale. You're gonna drop any pallet. And
it's very quickly becoming easy dev control. It's very quickly becoming that.
Yeah, and I would be okay if Giants were like, somebody submitted easy dev. We'll do that. Gives nice competition.
Yep,
I'm down with that. But yeah, if you're on PC and you don't have Power Tool mod, get it. If you hear us talking about F12, that's the mod we're talking about.
Yeah, it was F11, now it's F12.
Yep, different mod. Placeables extended, aka place anywhere. Almost.
It's good. It's not the same still as the 19's version. It's still not bad. It still helps out a lot. So if you're on PC, once again, this is a must-have mod for sure.
Yep. Collect straw emissions. One of my favorite mods from 19. That's back. I get to steal people's straw.
I know a lot of people do missions. I just don't do missions that often. It's I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not doing missions anymore either because they're broken. So
I just don't usually do them in the first place.
Yeah. GPS came out today. Evidently, I don't know how to use it. I did make that clear in the video.
Amazing. Now, that being said, the vehicle control add-on came out last week, which adds a whole other side to this, and it's not a GPS, as I keep on saying. It's a heading lock built into that. And arguably, I will say that the VCA mod is actually easier to use if you're on PC. I've got a short actually out on it if you guys want to see more on that, but we'll be doing some more stuff with VCA, of course, if you want to learn how to use it. But it's actually easier to use typically than the GPS one, but we're gonna be messing with the GPS one as well. But still, we have GPS already technically in Farm Sim 22, which took literally, I think it was like 6 months in 19 before we saw that.
Yeah.
So we're not even a month in, we're 2 weeks in, and we've got GPS now for PC. So I'm hoping that at some point we can find a way to get this for console. I don't know if Giants has a DLC they can put somehow. I don't know. Is that
Well, the thing is too, you having GPS on consoles would be awesome because I know a lot of people want that. Maybe just do a Wobster update to the game, right?
Yeah.
Give them GPS, give a manual attach, and some of his other stuff. That'd be awesome, right?
Yep.
Just do that.
I would love to see it.
Yeah. Also, that enhanced vehicle thing. You've also got all-wheel drive selections and stuff where it's so cool.
And like those were just updates from 19 that have seemed to have managed to be fairly easily updated into 22, and they all seem to work. There's been a couple of hiccups with some of them. I know that I think it was the enhanced vehicle actually has some issues with some of the stuff we did on the server, but still there's some cool options that are coming super quick into 22. I'm impressed. I'm so happy to see this stuff so quickly out there because we were kind of worried.
A little bit. Yeah, we PC players have done pretty well so far, at least with stuff. Train stop mod's completely broken. I don't know. It seemed like a silly mod. And then free landscaping. You can do anything for free.
Yeah, I love that.
There's no go back button, but hey.
I don't know. How do you feel about not having a go back button? I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm like, I don't even care anymore.
I never cared to begin with.
Yeah, like when we first got landscaping in 19, I remember thinking, I'm like, why can't we just I screwed this up. Why can't there be a button to fix that quickly? And by the end of it, I'm like, I never had that problem. It's like you could always, even if you screwed something up, you'd be like, yeah, okay, I can easily fix this now.
Yeah. 82 Studio actually, he was telling me like why you can't do that. I was like, oh, makes sense. So he said there is a reason. And I guess just video games, just the way they are right now, just are not powerful enough to run an undo button. So, because it has to do everything and then it has to remember that it did that stuff.
Yep.
Because every time you do that, kind of your i3D is changing.
Yep.
So you'd have to reload basically your entire i3D file, I think. Something like that. J-Turk will probably message me and like, it has nothing to do with that. But yeah, free landscaping. I can do whatever I want. It's free. How easy is that? I don't have to cheat money in anymore, which I would do anyway with Power Tools.
Yep. So. We've already talked third-party site mods. Like I said, check out the mod network. There's a ton of mods. If you guys want pretty much any pickup truck already, for the most part, a lot of the better ones have been kind of updated. There's some that have just kind of been updated. They haven't been graphically changed at all. It's a 19 update to 22, but there's already all brands of pickup trucks that have been released, which is very cool for PC players, of course, because I know a lot of you guys want your Chevy, your Ford, your Dodge. There's a ton of them already out there. There's going to be a ton more coming. But like I said, you got to be somewhat careful still with some of the stuff out there. For example, I know I've got we've done this on stream where we picked up a dump truck that I used somewhat in 19, and there's no interior cab. So you jump into the interior view and all you get is this gray dash the whole way across. You're like, not it.
That's the whole fighting to get mods out quickly.
Yep. There's a whole case tractor pack been released on the Mod Hub as well, mod network. Sorry, that gives you a whole gamut. Pretty much every single case tractor that was base game in 19 as a pack that's been put out on the mod network. It's fantastic, actually. A lot of them are really good. Some have some minor issues, like the speedo doesn't work properly, something like that inside the cab. But other than that, they're actually fairly good. So we don't even have the time to go through half the mods that are out there. There's so many freaking mods already been released in 2 weeks. So
you guys
be
are
sure to check out
PC.
Mod Network. It's my personal go-to site for third-party sites as far as mods go. So check that out. It's a safe place to download, at least if you're looking for a safe place to download mods from. You're not going to typically get viruses or anything like that from them. So it's usually a fairly easy place to get them from. Go check it out. We'll be playing with mods a lot on the channel, so just follow along. I'm sure you guys will find some more stuff and keep sending them my way if you find something cool, because I'm always willing to risk it and break my saves.
By the way, ADub Modding helped me figure something out for you.
Oh, really? What's that?
Stara is still a licensed brand and farm.
Are they still licensed? You know what? I saw something on the Mod Network this morning. If I can find it quickly. I saw someone post a Stara on there. I'm like, oh crap, here we go. I don't know what it is. It was the Auger Wagon from 19. They've got a whole. It's iconic. Iconic did it. I think it was.
Yeah. Oh, he does all kinds of crazy stuff. I love his mods.
Iconic's got stuff for Star. Speaking of which, we were just looking at this as well. Iconic. I think this morning they released a rock pack or a placeable rock pack.
Yeah.
So if you want to build some kind of a rock outcropping on your farm or anywhere on your map, You can slap that down. It's got these big rock outcroppings you can put down. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, actually. So,
Oh, Plum Crazy's got one. We were talking about this before the stream started. We talked about that for a hot minute.
We did talk about that, Plum.
You're absolutely correct.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for verifying me for my biases for me.
Yeah.
Beware of straw. You don't like that mod too much, DJ?
It's so stupid. Like, here's the thing. I acknowledge the fact that it took a hot minute to work. I acknowledge the fact that the person went through the testing. I acknowledge the fact that in real life, this would happen as well. In Farm Sim, it is the dumbest thing you could possibly turn on.
Chat, what do you guys feel about the Beware of Straw mod? Anyone? Does anyone like it? Does anyone want to use it? I'm curious.
So it's a PC mod, and you drive over the straw swath, and it swoops it up, and it disappears. You don't get it back. Where in all reality, if you got your straw swath, my eyes have got cruddies in them already because I'm so irritated right now in my eyes. The stupid mod. It would just take the straw and poop it back out again.
Yeah, I get that. It would wreck your straw swath, like it would wreck your swath, I guess.
Yeah,
but
I acknowledge the fact that it's a thing. I acknowledge the fact that the person went through the time and the effort to try and get it on Mod Hub, and it tested and it passed. But let's be real here. It's been out for a couple days, and it's got 11 votes at 4.5.
I get it. Yeah. I see the realism side of it in a sense, but it's not something I'm going to use either. You're right. I think there's some people that may be like ultra realistic going for it, right? And being like, yeah, you know what? I want to be super realistic, and I don't want to. But that being said, if you're going with super realistic, you're probably going to be raising your head when you're going over your straw swaths anyways. You're already doing that.
And there's already a mod out for that as well.
There you go.
Anyways,
anyways,
I'm not hating on it for the fact that they went through the time. I'm hating on for the fact that it seems a little silly.
Yeah.
For me anyway. But
there's a good question here in chat, actually, David from Retro Arcade, not David. DJ. Anyone no custom clothes yet? I think that's, I'm not even sure what's the availability on that, to be honest with you.
I've gone through, I don't even know where they are in the game. Granted, I haven't looked, but Papa Smurf does have some good stuff. He's got the loading wagon. Oh, it's so awesome.
So, like, is that something that can be modded? I don't even know yet. Have we heard anything about that?
Because I would love a DjGoHam logo on my shirt.
That'd be fantastic, right?
Or K-Bot's face as a a Can you imagine that? J-Turk.
JT, you gotta make a K-Bot face.
DJ Moose, where you at? We need you guys. Aldi gaming clothing codes. Yeah, I mean, there's that, but those are stuff that are already base game that are just like unhiding themselves.
Yep.
Yeah, I want
just some more customizations in that area. Like, is that just going to be DLC only potentially, or
if it's DLC only at all?
Yeah, or is that going to be a way to do some kind of a mod? I don't know. I'm hoping we can get mods of that, because that will really open up a whole lot of stuff, man.
Make those shirts. Come on. Can we bully him enough? I don't know.
DJ Body. Well, there goes my weekend of gaming. Thanks for that. There we go.
Love you, bro. Oh, but we're picking around. But seriously, how cool would that be? All right, let's.
I would love to see it. Nothing yet, though. No, I haven't heard a single person chat about that as far as modding goes, so we don't even know if it's possible.
Johnny, I can't show that in chat, but you are absolutely right. Yeah, thanks, J-Turk. Man, have we talked about everything already?
It's been an hour. We've chatted about pretty much everything.
Is this what it feels like when we're prepared?
Yeah, it feels like you don't have to ramble on for another half an hour.
Yeah, but that was my favorite part. That was my absolute favorite part, was not knowing what was going on until it was already happening.
Oh boy.
It says the clothing is hidden in the encrypted files. Nothing I can legally do. Sorry.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
So what can you do illegally?
Yeah, I'm okay with illegally. I mean, I'm not expecting the mod hub.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. And Giants, this is all hypothetical as well.
Let's be honest, the K-Bot face is not going to make it through the mod hub anyways.
The what?
The K-bot face is not going to make it through the mod hub anyways. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I had somebody hit me up. I've actually had like 4 or 5 people hit me up, but somebody had done like some DjGoHam logo on something, which is what they all were. And they were mad because Giant sent it back and said they couldn't use it because it was promoting a YouTuber.
Yep.
And they were like, but you work with Giants. I was like, I mean, I'm a partner. Or Giant Software, I'm partner. I'm Farming Simulator partner, but I'm not, I don't work there.
Yep. And even if you work there, I don't think that wouldn't fly either, I don't think.
It would fly less.
Yeah.
So it's really cool that some of you guys want to put stuff in with like my logo or 82s or clutches or K-bots, whatever. Giants just won't accept it. So hopefully that saves somebody some time. You can always send it to us and we'll show it off. We'll show it off a bunch.
You bet.
We don't want your hard work to go to waste.
Yep. That's cool.
Yeah. Yes, we talked about a lot today, huh?
We did. There's so many mods that have been released, and there's just so much news already been released for Farm Sim 22 in the first 2 weeks. It's kind of crazy having not done the show for 2 weeks and how much stuff we've missed.
We missed a few things. Still been busy.
How did your FSL stream go? I missed it.
It was awful. I thought I did so bad, and Giants was like, "No, you did a great job." And Kermit, who normally I was filling in for him, I guess technically, he was like, "No, you did a great job, man." He said it was fun. He said you were a good host. I was like, "Yeah," but there were sometimes I just quit talking because I was watching, and I was sitting in this chair from my alarm went off at 2 a.m., which was just great. And I was in this chair from 2:45 in the morning until I think it was like 11 a.m., something like that.
That sounds like a lot of work.
But it was fun. The time went by and you really got to see the guys work really hard. It was fun. I had a blast. And it was funny too, because like my whole, like all this area, normally I've got little snacks and stuff right here.
Nuggies.
Bruh. It was man, I'm getting fat. I need to lay off whatever. I need to lay off this section of the table. But this whole area was like stacked with snacks and everything. It was great. So I was sitting here just, oh yeah, a lot of fun.
Focus.
Yeah. Jason's got a good one right here, actually. So this is something that we hadn't really talked about in Farminator. What PC spec? Just search the most expensive stuff, and that's it. There's no other way to put it. Jay says A2 Studios should be his own brand and not Lizard. Well, Giants are not allowing custom brands in Farm Sim 22 on all platforms. So I don't know why. I'm sure there's a reason. They don't do anything for no reason. So that's the reason. That's also why that's
the reason.
Yeah, no fantasy brands anymore. That is right.
Yeah,
it's all Lizard. But just go to the downloaded section. If you like hit your store button when you're playing the game, and you can go to buy this stuff, lease this stuff, go all the way to the bottom and like go up 1 or 2, and there's like an installed mod section, and you could go to just whatever pack you installed, just click that. Yeah. Like the TLX 2020. It was so difficult in Farm Sim 19 because even when I'd review stuff, you'd have to pull it up, and I'd have to load up the XML and see what's in the XML. Okay, these are the things coming with the pack. I, make sure I hit all of this equipment. I'm just gonna click on the installed stuff. It's right there.
It's way faster and way easier to find.
It's so much easier. Mod videos, I've almost cut in half the time it takes to make a mod video now. Like I can, from start to finish, I'm almost at an hour right now, which before they took about 2.5.
Do you even do any work?
What? Work sucks.
Speaking of work, are you a modder now?
I don't. You're talking about the seasons thing, aren't you? So I may have hacked into seasons a little bit. had some fun with that. I went into the game code and I found where the seasons stuff is. So I pulled out, downloaded, but I was able to get the maps. And then I took the maps and I went in and found the code that it shows like, hey, on spring 1 for wheat, this is what it's supposed to do. and I took the was it the US Midwest Geo that I had used in 19, and I pulled up that code because I'd modified it as well. Like Jay Turk modified it, Bjorn modified it. I haven't seen him in a while. Does anybody know where Bjorn is, by the way? You might message him, make sure he's okay. I haven't talked to him in a couple months. So I took that, and the code is totally different. You can't copy paste anything. It took 5 hours. It was awful, but I was able to get it in the game. So you'll see the Let's Play coming out tomorrow, and I've put in there the new one. So I'm playing on a new map, but I got my same game save and everything. It's mine.
You got your own custom Geo now.
Yeah, the problem is I can't give it away. So that is also the issue as well, because I would be no better than any of the other modders doing stuff. So, because I mean, it's not me, it's Realismus Modding. I took it's not their code or anything. I had to write the whole freaking thing, but I did. I had to manually put in all these numbers, and the whole time David's like, "No, that's not what that means." And I'm like, "I don't understand." He's like, "The 4 is this, and the 2 is this, but when they're this way, it's something different." I'm like, I just want it to be the same. It doesn't have to be different.
DJ's starting to become a modder. Well, we'll wait and see. I mean,
and I've learned how to change colors on everything now.
There you go.
So good.
Why are colors so big with you? I'm still lost on that.
So it's all about the tractor. So if I'm driving a Klutch tractor, the implement, I want it to be green with some gray and white and red wheels.
Oh, okay.
If it's case, that's why we need base game gray on everything. It's so stupid that we don't have it. Base game gray wheels, case red trailer, pulls it along, and you're like, hey, that trailer matches the tractor. That's cool. And that's what goes on in my head. I go, that's cool.
But why does it need to match? It doesn't need to match. I mean, in real life, they don't match.
Nope. But in the game, it does.
You're killing me.
DjGoHam. Yeah, that's what some of the
DJ
moderators.
Mod.
That's what some of the Discord moderators have been calling me, DjGoHam. Anyway, I've been having fun with it. I'm trying to get everything sorted. I'm not gonna submit anything myself. If anything, I'll just give it to somebody else to submit. It's not my thing. I would be almost no better than Linus Tech Tips investing in a laptop company if I did that. So
he's never done that before.
Yeah, luckily.
But I mean, other than that, though, I mean, there's been a lot of news. Speaking of like Linus Tech Tips, did you see the video by Jay's 2 cents this week?
Yeah, I was on that immediately, and I commented. Fortunately, I didn't get any hate. Normally, people are commenting like, "Get you and your stupid check mark out of here. Nobody cares." That's usually what it is, especially on Linus's videos. I'm like, I love Linus Tech Tips. He's one of my favorite YouTubers.
Yeah, but you're a stupid verified checkmark guy. Get out of there.
I can't comment on it. So if you see Michael Hamilton comment on anything, that's me. So yeah, no, but I love those channels. But I loved it because I love that they did the oh gosh, I can't remember the two guys' names that work with him. Phil.
Yep.
Phil's great.
Trying to dumb it right down to nothing to see what kind of potatoes it'll play on.
Yep. It was great. I shared it because hopefully it'll help you guys. Jay's 2 cents video today was an FS22 on an Origin build. Really?
I'll take a look at that too. I haven't seen that one. I didn't watch it this morning.
I will say, so I haven't made a video on this yet, but I downloaded Farm Sim 22 on all my PCs, and there is a pretty noticeable difference between like this one and like the one in the game room versus like my laptop, for example. Farm Sim 17 and 19 ran way better on my laptop than 22 does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but actually, no. Hang on, wait a minute. David helped me with this because it was running DirectX 12. Well, the 16 series doesn't support DirectX 12. It supports DirectX 11, so he helped me swap it up. Trucker, no one cares how long you've been playing Farm Sim 20. I'm sorry. I love you, dude. You got more hours on that game than anybody I know. It is fun. MacBook might as well be a potato. Why we've spent thousands of dollars on laptops and can't play games, I'll never know. My gaming laptop costs half what my MacBook Pro did.
How many copies have they sold? The last I heard was 1.7 mil.
I'm not sure. Love you, trucker. I'm not sure. I think they were running up on about 2.
Yeah, that's crazy. I saw even like I was watching some other YouTubers. I think it was like Angry Joe Review or whatever was complaining about new Battlefield game, and he's like, I can't believe like there's more people playing Farming Simulator 22 right now than Battlefield, and so I put a post out about that as well. I'm like,
yeah,
there's a reason for that though. So
yeah, it is what it is. Still want your collector's editions. I had to cancel mine. There's just nothing happening with them, so I canceled mine. Of course, I have 3 already. By the way, have you seen this? Heard about this?
Somebody might have heard about this.
Yeah.
Can you turn it on right now? Have you figured out how to hack that? That's my question.
I've not, no. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put my laptop over here and put it on the John Deere so it's the strobe light.
Yeah.
I got earplugs and everything.
I've been trying. I looked into trying to figure out how they activate, and I can't figure it out yet. So there's a lot going on in there.
Well, you know, had to raise this camera up just so the helmet would fit.
Mine are still on my wheel, which are over there, so you can't see mine.
My wheel's back here. I never use it. But anyway, this is fun. This is my crash counter helmet.
I like it.
Oh, let's put that away.
All right. I think we should probably wrap her. I got stuff to go take care of still today.
Hang on, give me like 40 minutes.
What are you doing in 40 minutes?
I can't. It won't stay up. It's stuck on the USB port on the bottom. Just leave me alone. All right. Anyway, but yeah, today we talked about some good stuff. More Let's Plays this weekend. I got a stream of Giants next week. That's going to be fun. I don't know what we're streaming on, but
do it.
I don't care. It did. Maybe it sports it. DirectX 11 works way better. At least with that laptop. Yeah, I got a stream of Giants Tuesday at 2:00. I think it's on their Twitch, maybe their YouTube, but I don't think
it's
so.
Twitch. Usually they're Twitch.
Yeah. Hack seasons. FSL was fun. I did more than 3 episodes on a Let's Play. That was cool. Did the super cut. Great comments on that as well. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. Missed it.
Oh, no, not watched it. But so I took the first 10 episodes from Elm Creek and made a supercut video. Like, I don't know. There's a bunch of other YouTubers that do that with like gameplay series or like short videos. And it was 3.5 hours long. Yep. But it was cool. It was cool. And I made it there was minimal ads, and I think it was like 1 every 20 minutes instead of like 1 every 4 or whatever. It was cool. Turned out well. Fun. I was happy.
Something different.
X Quentin is the stream stopping. I think the stream was stopping 20 minutes ago. A director's cut. Yeah, there you go. It's a director's cut. So, but it was fun. If you haven't seen it and you want to watch like the first 10 episodes and you got 3.5 hours to waste, go for it. Put it on, listen. You can kind of get an idea what's going on. Episode 11
for them.
Yep, 11 and 12 are already out. And episode 13 will be out tomorrow. Episode 14 will be out on Sunday. What else we got going on? Bloopers. They're back. I quit saying dirty words at the end of it so I can make videos.
So watch the whole thing.
I know you guys were asking about bloopers. So I've been recording and saving all the little blooper clips that I've done over the past couple weeks since Farm Sim 22 release. There's not a lot. I think it's only be like a minute or 2 long. But I'm gonna drop that on Sunday morning for you guys. You
should do those as shorts.
Yeah, probably not. The shorts haven't been working out well. I might live stream tomorrow. I don't know. It's tomorrow's gonna be a very busy day for me, so we will see. I'm not quite sure about that yet. Either way, we should have Farm Sim news tomorrow plus a Let's Play.
When's the Giant stream? Tuesday?
Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. It's 11 a.m. Pacific.
Nice.
What else is going on? Christmas Eve. I can keep going forever. Christmas Eve, we're going to do a giveaway stream. So that's going to be fun. We'll start the giveaway a couple days before, and we'll give away stuff that like the winners can actually like have it as a Christmas thing.
I was so expecting we'd hear something about the first DLC package already, to be honest with you, by now.
We're 3 weeks in.
I'm just saying they talked like they may release it before the end of the year, right? They talked about having it released.
They did talk about that. Maybe this is what they're talking about.
We'll see. You know what? It's okay. We're good. I'm happy.
What if? Hang on. Rewind an hour 20 minutes. What if?
Too late.
What if the stuff that they're teasing is for DLC?
Could
They
be.
haven't said it.
I can't see them doing that. That seems like a jerk move. It's like, hey, look at all this fun stuff. By the way, you got to buy it. It's not a mod.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I don't know what it is, but I know what it's not. It's not a DLC. They were teasing it earlier today, and somebody had put a comment and said something we're not charging for this or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was
So you've already heard that. You're good.
Yeah.
Hey, is OK Use Mod still in the chat? I see he released another shop already. He updated that shop got released already today. If you're on PC,
Nice. He always does a good
didn't see
job.
it.
I should really download one of his shops and use them on my maps.
They're fun. They're good.
You're not partial at all, are you?
There was something else I had that I can't remember what it was now. I don't know. Anyways, so next Friday I will not be on the Farm Sim show, so we got to figure out something else on Thursday or Saturday, maybe next week. Just so you know. Sorry, dude.
Again.
It'll have to be Thursday or Saturday.
All right.
My Friday's a write-off next week, so we'll figure it out. We'll post something. We'll figure it out next week.
Yeah. If nothing else,
Christmas.
I'll just stream. Christmas Eve, we probably won't have Farm Sim show. And the next one would be New Year's Eve.
Oof.
I'm not. Yeah. Maybe you know what? Maybe we'll just actually stream gameplay together.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it on the weekend or something. I don't know. Who knows, right? We'll figure something out though.
Yeah, maybe we'll just do like old times and we'll get on horses and try and climb stuff.
We're gonna do a build off again.
Could do a build off.
You know what? As much fun as that was, I found that one was difficult because we couldn't interact with chat.
Yep. And that you lost. So there was that.
No, the only reason I lost is because you had more people in your stream. That's all it was.
Yeah. And I had the main farm area.
You're the main farm area. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I had an amazing monster truck track.
Right. But it was a farm build, not a...
It doesn't matter. It was so much fun.
That was fun. Yeah, but the thing was, after the build off, we did nothing with my farm, and we ended up driving horses around your monster tractor the whole time. Yeah. That was great.
Just hung out there the whole time.
Yeah, anyway, all right. So maybe
I'll be streaming tonight. For those that were asking, I saw Gabe's asking. We'll be probably live a little late tonight. I got to coach hockey first off, and then we'll be live after that. So 8-ish, a little after 8 Mountain Time, we should be live. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We need 100-mile-an-hour cotton harvesters again. Actually, you know what? We need 100-mile-an-hour forklifts is what we need. Can we make that? Is A-Dub in there? A-Dub, where are you at? A-Dub, we need that. Someone can make that forklift do 100-mile-an-hour. That would be epic.
We should get out of here.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us today. You guys know the channels. Subscribe. Podcast will be up later on today as well. We'll be back live some point next week with something, who knows what, with the Christmas break coming up, but we'll be back again next week.
Yeah. Just stay tuned, Farm Sim News, and make sure you're watching Klutch's live streams next week. That's normally where we'll put all the information. So
yeah. Any final thoughts? You good? Just gonna dance?
I'm gonna dance us out.
All right. I'll tell you what, I'll leave you live on my stream and you can dance, okay?
Just do the thing. You guys have a good one. We'll see.
DJ, dance. You're live. There we go. Move it. Oh yeah. He's moving. He's grooving. Oh yeah. There we go. That's the worst dancing I've ever seen. Oh man, that hurts.
It's awful. It's always bad. Why do you let me do this?
It's the price you have to pay for me to deal with your cat-like tendencies.
It's free. You don't pay for this.
I think I'm the one that has to pay, really.
Wouldn't it be funny if we just ended it right now?
I can't understand you.